The more interesting things in this vlog happens at the second half of the week, so by all means skip ahead. For the rest of you that are going to watch the whole thing, good on you. Enjoy. Currently Sunday, I'm just doing work, so this is the Leaning Tower of Pizza Boxes 2.0. Last time we got it to about there-ish. Gonna see how far we can get it this time. Currently 11:28 in the morning. I'm going to the library, and later I'm going back to my high school to see some of my friends because of the reward ceremony thing. I still don't know what I'm going to wear, so that'll be interesting. Also, isn't it funny when you see people arguing on Twitter? It just doesn't make sense, because even though me and my friends have tweeted each other just messing around arguments, like we know we're messing around, but then you see actual people arguing on Twitter, it doesn't make sense. Argument and tweet shouldn't be in the same sentence because it just cancels each other out. It just doesn't work. And that's serious as well, it's just funny. So midway through studying in the library, I decided to go for a break to actually get some food because I was starving. This is one of the TV things they have in the shop near us, and then I got my lunch. Last week I talked about how I wasn't confident enough in year 10 11. That's why I didn't get into here. That's my excuse. I was realising how extensive these vlogs are getting in the sense of their duration, so I'm going to try and shorten them. Same way I shot my freshest vlog, except with my first week I forgot to record 90% of it. Just got back from the library and now I'm going to get changed and leave in like 20 minutes so I can make it on time to my high school. Or as my flatmates keep correcting me, secondary school. My high school says high school in the title, okay, it's not my fault. So now I'm going to my reward ceremony thing. I don't know really what it's about, but I'm going to meet some of my friends there. It's currently 5 o'clock, it's going to take me an hour to get back. Ladies and gentlemen, where I spent 7 years of my life. Can't see that well, but okay. I was taught history in this class by a really crap teacher. He was a supply, so it doesn't really count. This is the high school I went to, and now I'm back. Got to see some of my friends who I haven't seen for a long time. Got some generic certificates, and some others got some more specific certificates towards subjects. Thank you, what's up? It was good. Saw some people. And it's weird as well, because that's probably one of the last times that all of us as a year are going to be in the same room. I've basically grown up with some of these people for the past 7 years of my life. I've seen some awkward times. I've been in some awkward times with some of them. This is not great. Can't let finish my referencing. Oh, it's fun. I'm currently doing some work. I had a dream yesterday for the first time in a long time. Rarely dream now. I had a deadline today, which was I had to submit about 2 hours ago, which I did. Luckily, it's a poster thing that we have to do as a group. So luckily, we got all that work done yesterday before I had to go to my high school. After what I thought was cutting down on my shopping, I still somehow managed to spend £28, which is weird. So I got home this week, so I'll try to cut down on the amount I shop because I won't be here the entire week. This week's vlog will also be probably less entertaining purely for the fact that I'm not in university as much because I don't really have to go to most of my lectures because they just drop in sessions if you need to. I'm literally spending the week doing this one assignment which is going to take forever to do. It's an audit for this company, but I'm currently doing that now after coming back from the shop. I go off on tangents really easily because my mind's just weird like that. So I've been recording on and off all day but then deleting the footage because it's not worth the time on this vlog. Last week's vlog was almost the exact same vlog as the previous week in which I went to London and it was my birthday. Like nothing happened last week and it was almost the same length. So that's why I've been trying to cut down on what I've been recording because I have been going off on tangents, going on some really weird and deep topics which aren't necessary for this vlog. So I haven't been recording much today purely for the fact that nothing has happened. So yeah, I'm currently doing more work. It's been like 8 hours, 6 hours since I last spoke to the camera, to my phone. But tips for anyone going into university: make sure you do your work when you're supposed to. I'm doing my work when I'm supposed to so that I don't rush it like having an all-nighter, but do it earlier than when you're supposed to. You guys should be doing your work now, revising for your marks on A-levels and stuff. 8 hours a day, that's what I did. Context: after I had some spare eggs, this is the result. Jump on top of me. Oh! No! It cracked on the last. I knew I was gonna have. It didn't even go. So as you can see, me and my mates were playing with some eggs, which is quite a weird thing to do. And then I was making my tea, which is right here. And then one of my flatmates decides to egg me in the back of my head. So I had to wash my face, well, my hair, and make sure I was clean. So it was fun. I currently have 2 eggs in my room so that I can get him back when I see him. So we'll be even by the end of this vlog.
He's flexing his back.
Today is Wednesday, technically my day off, so it's a lot more work I have to do today. Can we appreciate the hoodie too? It's great. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today, just more work. It's currently 2:45. By 6 PM I hope to have finished one of my other bits of the assignment. There are like 7 or 8 bits altogether. I finished 2 of them. By 6 o'clock I hope to finish another, and then by 6 to 12 I hope to finish the other. It's currently 3 o'clock. Thanks again, what's happening? I'm slowly turning into this grumpy. With 3 minutes until 6 o'clock, I finished one of my bits for the assignment. So I'm ahead by 3 minutes so far. Then that gives me another 6 hours to finish this other bit. University is the best time of your life, they said. You'll have fun, they said. You'll meet someone, they said. I mean, no, that's a joke. I've got as much chance of that happening as Villa have winning the league. Notice I'm not laughing at that joke because that's a football joke, and I myself am not into football. However, I just googled Premier League and Villa at the bottom. That joke actually does make sense currently. However, it's not funny for me because I'm not into football. I've calculated that each bit of this assignment is taking me 4 hours to do. I spent 8 hours on work today doing this. Thanks again. What's up? Take 2. Each bit is taking me 4 hours to do, I've calculated. Because I spent 8 hours on work today and that's finishing 2 of the bits of the assignment. I'm going to try and finish one more today if I can, which will bring me to about 2:30 in the morning. And then tomorrow I have 2 left, which is another 8 hours of work tomorrow to finish this assignment. That's in for Friday. I think my sign fits. I made that. Do you like it? It's great motivation, isn't it? Currently 1 o'clock, having breakfast, have about 5 hours before one of my friends gets here, so I have to stop doing work then, so I can finish this assignment today, hopefully. I basically shared a room with my brother my entire life, so I said once I got my own room, which I currently have, I would personalise it somewhat by having a poster or 2. Here is that poster. One of my friends is not here, I'm going to pick him up. It's currently 12, midnight. Yes, we're going to go out today. This is the day before I leave and the day before my presentation. So that's great. And this is about it.
Wait, can you even see me?
Yep. Currently vlogging, Pablo.
Nah, man, I'm seeing that one of like
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you're not doing
5:05 in the morning. Alex, do you have anything to say?
You're drunk.
It is now Friday. I have a presentation today, so that should be fun.
Admit it was a shit night out.
So yeah, it was a good night. I have a presentation soon. Alex has to go home, and then that's my last week of this vlog until January, I think. Okay, we'll see how it goes. And for the first time this week, I'm meeting my course mates. So we then did this test that we had to do. We decided to wait around for a while, and then we decided to go out as a little treat. So we went to the German market and Boring just to look around and see what was there. And this is the German market. It's shiny. That's one way of describing it. Okay, so that is what happened during my Friday. Coming home tomorrow, so that's the thing that's happening. Again, I'm not sure whether I'm going to continue this whilst I'm at home because it's going to be weird. I don't know what I'm going to be doing when I'm at home. Eating a lot more, for sure. Probably come back in January. Not too sure yet. Said goodbye to my course mates, I'll see them in January. I've only had a 6-inch subway today because my mate was over and that just ruined my morning schedule completely. So work-wise for university, I'm done for the holidays. I don't have any work to do. I don't have an exam in January. So that means that I have no work, which is a good thing because I can, for the first time in years, not need to revise. But still I need to make notes from my book. For someone my age, I think about the future and the past way too much than I should. The way I think is pretty weird. For example, as I said, I'm a very observational person. I analyse most things, and in a club, for example, when I go out, I'm watching everyone and seeing what they're doing, why they're doing that, the results of their actions, because it's weird. I'm enjoying myself, but my mentality is that I need to observe the things that are around me, and it's just weird. I can't really explain it. That's the stuttering. going back to thinking about the future thing, I've said before how I have a plan that's from 25 to 26 to be out of Birmingham and in London, New York or LA, but that's just the aim. I don't have any certain steps to get. I have paths but no certain steps, and the same goes with thinking about the past and just some of the situations I've been in that are just stupid and really awkward. Like I was thinking before, how I used to talk, like year 9, year 10 and year 11. It was so bad, and just the thing that comes to mind is MSN. How I used to talk on MSN. It was so bad. It really was. I'm a lot better at talking now. He said he's standing alone in his room talking to a phone. Those chats were so bad. So thank you for watching. That is it. That has been my last week at university. I now have like 5 weeks off, which is a ridiculous amount of time. But thank you very much for messing up once more. But yes, that is it. I don't know whether I'll be recording during my break. Probably not. I'm not vain enough to record myself vlogging. This is a university vlog. Thank you for watching. See you in January. And we're done. 1 term down. 5 more to go until I graduate.